There's another culprit. Adachi's back on the chopping block.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
He's literally just a kid, but I'm the player character, so please let me in.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
Pinpoint on that! Screenshot, put that on a wall. The fuck is he doing?
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san.
Yeah.
A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
It's us. We put whatever object is in there to distract the police
If
officer.
anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
We will never accept he isn't the culprit. The game will end and we will be like, but what about Adachi though? Right now.
Understood.
So
Please.
fucking funny. I'm running.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly. Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
We need to hurry up.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
We don't need the entire gang to be here. Like, it could literally just be Naoto and Bob and that would be... Ah, sorry. Bro, speak.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case.
He's fine. Yeah, he's actually not freaking out like tonight. Last night, sorry. Well, not dead. Well, also that. I forgot that I thought he might be dead. Okay.
And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Oh, fuck. Oh no. I know. Every time the options dialogue comes in, it's like, oh fuck. What do we do now? This is too stressful. It never stops. I know. And the longer we go without saving, the worse it is. I mean... Okay, wait. Like, I'm trying to consider... Because all of these three are fair questions. We just need him to talk, to say anything, right? So I think all three are fair questions to have. But we know he didn't kill the girls, but that isn't unlocked in this ending yet. I know. But yes. But I'm trying to consider if I'm gonna ask something that will make him freak out and he's not gonna say anything because he's freaking out. That's what I'm worried about. If I ask any of these two and he goes like, no, I didn't kill anyone, or I couldn't say them, it just freaks out like last night, and then we don't get any more questions out of him. What we do know is that saving isn't killing. I don't think we should bring that up. Okay. What about the first one, though? Who's the first person he threw in? Because what if he says, oh, the first person was Yosuke? And it's like, well, what about the other two? It's one or two for me. Which one are you feeling more? One or two? Because like you said, 2 is not really unlocked in this. I feel like 2. I feel like 2. I hate this. Oh my god. We're gonna reload so many saves. I trust your decision. I don't, too. He says no.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
What should you ask him? Who do you throw in first? Okay, good. Okay, good. We can ask multiple. Who do you throw in first? Yosuke.
Huh?
No, Yukiko.
Me?
Not even oh, because I think Yosuke walked in. Yukiko. Okay. We got stressed for nothing. What should you ask him? Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Okay, so maybe you see in the Midnight Channel who's gonna be killed next. Like actually, like the Midnight Channel projects like the mind of the killer, and Namatame is like, oh, that person's gonna die. I'm gonna go and save them. And he thinks that by throwing them inside the TV, they're at a safe place, which they kind of could be. So he was essentially doing the same that we were doing. Maybe. Oh, poor guy. He's gonna be my favorite. Is that what characters need to be your favorites? Like they have to go through some fucked up shit and they're like, oh man. And they're very like the world is fucking them over by injustice. And then you love them. He looks so defeated. He does. I do feel bad for this guy now. Like a lot.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
He was doing the same thing we were doing.
It all falls into place.
Kind of. He's seeing people on the TV being like, oh, they're gonna die. I have to go save them.
His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first 2 victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What should you ask him? Okay. 2 or 3. I want him to tell me what letters. Wait. Too late.
What are you talking about?
Yes, he didn't write them. Okay. Yeah, I think in this section you can just ask him whatever. I think we're fine. He didn't write the letters. We got confirmation. We're good. I'm writing a long theory. Oh fuck. I'm gonna continue to ask questions. I don't think the questions matter. I mean, they matter, but I don't think it's a choice. I think it's just me getting story out of them. Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Should you? Okay. Who'll go the first two? I mean, he doesn't know, does he?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Okay.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Yes.
Only you?
And we're lucky we have the, like, super high school level detective over here to help us out. Like,
We did blame you for everything at first.
boy, are we happy we didn't murder this man last night.
But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
I don't know if we have the time.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Just elaborate. Just say it, bro. We don't have time. Plot dump me, please.
All right.
Okay.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge.
The second letter said someone close to you. This means someone was planning to kill Nanako. Someone who knows Nanako is close. Only Adachi would know. Namatame only kidnapped Nanako because he saw it on the TV, right? So he's completely innocent. There would be no way he could know who was close to Bob, but he could see the real intentions of the killer of killing someone close. I mean, yes. Like, I got this, don't worry. Like, the idea that if he didn't write the letters, then it would have to be someone that knew. And someone that knew was, like, personally. Okay, let's listen to reminiscing Namatame. He's just drinking. My man's drinking. And this is why his room was so messy. Because his life kind of fell apart.
I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
Oh, okay. So he just heard a rumor about the Midnight Channel a long time ago, and he was like, oh, fuck it. Oh. Back out. Hello, Havashampi. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? You're 2 hours late into the stream. Don't worry about that. We got, I think, the neutral ending, which was the most flaccid ending ever, where Bob just left town, and that was the end of that. So then we went back, reloaded our save, bites the dust the fuck out of that, and now we are redoing things. And we're learning that Namatame is telling us the truth, which is what I wanted the entire time. Had a feeling you would do that. Okay. I mean, because I think it's very easy to get that ending, isn't it? It's just like, don't kill Namatame, but then you don't get the like 5 options right. Right? Because the game gives you like 5 options and you have to pick the right one every time. So if you don't, then you get the neutral ending. But it's still fine because the game, Dojima tells you, "Are you happy with the choices you made?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like, I'm gonna go back. And then also the TV tells you Namatame says that he didn't kill the first 2 people. So then I'm like, "Oh, that's an extra clue." I like that. Okay. So he watched the Midnight Channel.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you?
And then she was killed.
The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her,
You went inside.
my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water.
Why aren't more people able to jump inside the TV? This is what I'm wondering. But maybe they do and they just disappear and die, I suppose.
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though.
The
It
fact that
was
she died.
Mayumi
Yeah.
being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downwards painfully. I need to
was
wait though.
dumbstruck.
Okay, sure.
But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard
Okay.
about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the 2 events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself.
By the way, I had some chores to do and that's why I'm late. Literal pain. That's okay, don't worry about it.
Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl.
Saki
She
Konishi.
looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi.
And then she
The
died.
first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And then she
And
did.
that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body.
Mm-hmm.
And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her.
Okay, so he did try.
Little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business.
As like a janitor. Or no, not janitor, but like the guy moving mail or some shit like that. I don't remember what it was. No, things are making more sense. Yeah, they are.
I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Okay. Oh my god, we haven't seen her in like 100 hours.
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful.
Uh,
But that same night, On the TV.
You're in danger because they saw you on the Midnight Channel. Yeah, it sounds crazy. There's not much this guy could have done. Like, then he saw her clearly.
She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
And he was calling her house, trying to be like...
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone?
Yeah.
Come on! Please!
That's why he decided to take drastic measures instead. Yeah, because when he tried to be like normal about it, it didn't work.
The next day, they found her dead.
This is when we find out that this guy was secretly the real hero of the game all along in the background. We just didn't see it.
I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was.
But what I don't understand is how going into the TV saves you. I just asked him. Wait, what did I ask him? But he said I didn't know what it was like inside. So I think he was just like, oh, whatever. The TV is like a pocket dimension. Fuck it. I'll throw people there. That way they won't. The real killer won't catch them because being inside the TV is something crazy. So the real killer is not going to go inside the TV. Like, why can't the real killer kidnap Risa right now? You just gave up? That's a fair point. That's actually a very fair point. The fact that the real killer gives up after they come back outside. Well, but he doesn't want them to come back outside. They came back outside because we saved them. So the real question is, why didn't the real killer came back to catch Yukiko, Chie, not even Chie, just Yukiko, because Chie went on her own. So Yukiko, Rise, Naoto, and Kanji. Yeah, that's my point. What changes that makes the real killer give up? Maybe the real killer thinks that I shouldn't risk... Well, no, because the real killer never attempted to kill these people. But then the real killer might think, well, now, I mean, there's something that gives away that I will try to kill these people. So maybe I just shouldn't. And I should go for someone else different instead. Playing safely. I don't know. I mean, this is something we still have to figure out. We'll have to hear from the killer himself. Alright, nice to meet you. Yeah.
But she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
Later, we're gonna find out that it was actually two separate killers.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election.
So it was Nanako all along. Yeah, never mind the fact that she died and then she came back to life. That was part of her plan too. She planned dying because she knew that Teddy would save her or whatever.
She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
She distracts us with her every day is great at your Junes. That was all part of the plan all along.
That was you.
Yukiko. Mm-hmm.
She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
I mean, you could just put your face in there and see what it's like.
Once things calm down, I could just let her out again.
How?
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate?
Like, this guy was actually the hero to his own story in the background.
Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it.
He's the reason why we got our powers. Thank you. Thank you, Namatame-san, for kidnapping people, throwing inside a shadow world so they could... Well, you hope you were saving them, but they could also die to shadows, but you gave us persona powers, which are pretty cool, so thank you. I mean, Bob and Yosuke did... Bob and Yosuke didn't get their powers because of them. Yukiko was the first one. And then Chie, Kanji, Naoto. And Rise. I forgot about Rise, sorry.
Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who
Too bad
appear
Nanako
on the
didn't get any
Midnight
persona.
Channel would be killed,
She would be too
you
powerful.
kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mm-hmm.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
To be fair, there's many aspects of the logistics of this that he didn't think about, such as, what is the TV world like, or how do I take people out of them? Probably be Bob. I can't forgive cheating though, so it won't be at the top of my list either. But pretty cool guy apart from that. Yeah, cheating's bad. I don't think that's something anyone can dispute. That's cheating bad. But like what I'm saying is that it's kind of funny that he was actually like the hero to his own anime in the background. Like without the rest of the Persona cast, like without Bob and Josuke and anyone, his story alone would make for a good novel. Like, it would be a decent novel if it was just him fighting the secret serial killer thing, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna throw them inside the TV. But we are cheating in life of a video... inside of a video game. Still not... I didn't cheat on Marie. I didn't do that. Marie's still my girl. I said no to literally everyone else.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
That's also the thing, is that he was playing the cheating like infidelity, which rejected everyone from Marie. Yeah, we rejected everyone. We absolutely did. But the fact that he was there's no way he could have helped people other than what he was doing, because nobody would have fucking believed him. And he was also shunned from society. So he had like literally no one. He was solo on what he was doing.
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought
So
my job
fucking
as a delivery
crazy.
man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it.
He thought it was the chosen one.
But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Yeah.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
I mean, the dungeon he was in was actually heaven, so it was like the best one.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was.
I mean, there are shadows, fucked up shadows. That part of it is fucked up, but
I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert
Yes.
we did at Junes?
yes, he was there, I remember.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
And now we know everything.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
Well, because of you, now we know a lot of things. Also, we have superpowers, and nobody else died, so thank you. This month is going by fast. You mean in real life or in the game?
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power.
Real life, of course. Okay, yeah.
I convinced myself that world was some sort
It
of
is going by
sanctuary.
fast. The past like
secretly
2
believed
years have
myself
gone
to
by
be a
really
hero.
fast. I'm gonna cook something. Oh, listen, but I can't chat much. That's okay, don't worry.
I never doubted what I saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted it to be.
Mind cooking for me? Yeah, cook for the entire chat. Typical Messiah complex. Yes, a little bit. A little bit of a Messiah complex, you're right.
I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them.
Like, his desire to save people did come from like his own ego a little bit. So, yes.
I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done. I want to choose that.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
I mean, nobody died. So we Gucci?
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
Almost died though. Yeah, people almost died, but you know, like literally everyone who he kidnapped is in this room except for Nanako, and everyone is like, we Gucci, you know, like you were trying to save people, so it's fine? Question mark.
I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
Guess like it's what Naoto is saying. He didn't know what he was doing. His intentions were good, so
We must apologize to you as well.
yes and no.
Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
Also, what Yusuke's saying, after he started throwing people in there, as far as he knows, they just popped out again and were living a happy life and they were saved. So he was like, oh, I'm just gonna do it again. And every time he did it, people were being saved. So it was like, oh, I got it. I should continue to do this. But kidnapping. I know about the kidnapping. But it was kidnapping for good intentions? And even after that was done, he left everyone alone after they were quote unquote saved.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I don't fully blame this guy.
Such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Oh shit! Everyone just fucking jumps out the window.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait,
What are you gonna say?
I beg you, please find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
I mean, I don't think any of these options matter. These options don't matter, right, Champagne? Nope. Don't worry. We Gucci.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
I mean, the policeman over there is gonna be like, what the fuck are your children on about?
It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
You've taken another step towards the truth. They are the same thing, but in different wording. Yes, they are. Rank 3, Judgment. Also, I love that Judgment just showed up. So, we're gonna have an entire section of trying to pierce things together, and we're gonna rank up Judgment to 10. I think that's what's gonna be. You can confirm that, by the way. If we're gonna investigate, and every time we get another step, we're gonna rank Judgment. And it will end when we get to 10.
Now
Yeah.
get out of here!
Yeah, that means that this will be a long investigation.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
We fucking learned a lot.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
It ranks up fast. It's still a long investigation. Because that means there's
This
one
was the
scene,
last place we saw Teddy,
and then a
right?
point, and another
I was
scene,
so
and then a
worried
point.
about her.
And we're gonna have to do that like 7 more times.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out.
Look at her faking to be sick.
Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on.
I need to stop. No, it's okay.
And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow, you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. We'll just finally help uncover information and finally lead to you, the true culprit. Go home early, get some rest. Okay, I'll help you out. Good thing I can. Oh, am I gonna need people to help me out? Say it once more. Save complete. I'm fucking sad because that means I don't think I'll ever be able to finish Chie. Chie is forever locked in 9. I cannot do her in 10. Remember, need to gather evidence, yeah. So I'm gonna have to talk to random NPCs. The school was founded, so you have the day off from school. Cool. You wonder if you'll be able to gather information. You need to catch the killer. Let's go. Okay, who do I talk to? Talk to everyone in town. Okay? Everybody. Let's go. Can I help you? About those murders. That incident last spring. I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Literally straightforward. Okay, just talk to everybody. What is it? What are you talking about? You explain about the incident involving Saki and Yamano. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something that far back anyway? Man, this fog makes me feel like we're still inside the TB. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. I know he's whining about it now. Let's step up to search and get that info. This fog has gotta be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. Who knows you know who I heard it was? Junes! Yeah, that's right. It was Junes! The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Alright, man. Enjoy your stash. We should talk to Seki's cute brother. Now should be the time. You really liked that character when he showed up for like 5 seconds, and then we never saw him again. Information on what happened before we enter the TV world, huh? You know, about that first murder. I wonder why it happened. Let's look around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. Oh, go to Junes too. I'm gonna go everywhere, don't worry. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What with the fog and all? Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. I don't know, that's kinda sus. Can I go inside, like, places? No, okay. It must be the 5G, man. That's what I'm telling you. The government installing the 5G with the vaccines. 9/11 was an inside job. Oh my god. Okay, enjoy your weed. Hey, listen to this. Reset came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. About those murders. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on the case? Are you done asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Reset right now. Yo, Reset. We should just leave. I've been asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They were all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bird suit from Junes. But nobody has seen him, yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Hello, she's into me. Yeah, like I was listening to, oh, the doggy. What do we need to talk to the doggy? I forgot. Woof! The dog noticed you but got surprised and ran away. You feel sure it won't come back here again today. You should get back another day. Are we making progress with the Damned sub-story? but I was listening to a podcast, and it's fucking surprising the amount of times that like YouTubers and personalities and shit get asked like, "Hey, what kind of girls are you into? What kind of boys are you into?" It's like, are you single? And what kind of would you date someone from a long distance relationship? It's like, can you be less subtle? Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me about the murders. A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. He was in the newspaper. It was Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him from around time to time. Oh, how horrible. He really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people. I'm sure he's a culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. What's up, old man? I should have said talk to all NPCs. That's what I'm doing. The fog isn't clearing, even though this year's almost over. It's deplorable. It'll be so cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. What do you want? Recall anyone suspicious. There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. By the way, you haven't found the coal yet? It's fucking... I don't... Okay, so no one's suspicious. But the murders. I can't remember something from that long ago. By the way, the coal? I need coal. Give me the coal. Okay. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Oh my god. Playing this game in 2021 really does hit different. Oh. Sorry.
It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm gonna watch TV when I go home anyway.
Oh, the model really freaks out whenever I put something in my mouth. I'm covering my mouth with like a cup to make the noise.
Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. Oh, I hate it. It's so depressing. Oh, do you have a question?
Recall anyone suspicious?
It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going all around over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person.
Okay.
Oh, come on, that made me even more depressed. That said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So the whole thing is over now, right? What else is there?
Okay, that's it. Enjoy your life, gasp man. Motorcycle lover. You gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He's yelling at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was he at fault there? Nothing else? Okay, sure. I'm gonna ask more people about if they've seen anyone suspicious. Now that... No, I don't think I've seen anyone suspicious, people. Except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Reset. Fucking... Oh, that guy's an incel. Okay. I wish we had music. I miss the fun music. A strange person? No, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town. Wouldn't you say? If I had, I'm pretty sure I'd remember. I don't think of anyone. Not from this town, anyway. Okay. Okay. I already asked everyone here, so let's... Oh, I can go to a shrine. I'm gonna go to the shrine. I'll go to Jeunesse later. Hey, I lost my package. Yes. Fucking. It's nice that I have the girls chasing me around, but it's boring because they can't play soccer now. Okay, never mind. This was a waste of time. Let's go jeunesse. Now at the stair, woman is here, student's here. Can I help you? About the murders. The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm gonna be studying for college entrance exam next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Yes. Anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? Oh, not that you mentioned it. My friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? I was just the shopping district, wasn't I? Fussy housewife. The ones from Jeunesse are grown elsewhere too. Yeah, sure. You can. Oh my! What large cabbages! Sure. 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 Naoto, what's up? Fish, we should retrace her steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Gonishi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be commonality between the two. Surely, there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. Yeah, now we go to the shopping district, see if we can find the girl. I mean, I should be able to identify the girl if it was an NPC that wasn't there before. It's an NPC that just spawned, probably. No one else new here? That's the one. Or is it the one at the beginning? Well, someone told you that I saw a suspicious person. Oh, that! Oh, she just didn't fucking got them, okay. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. Is relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems that the thing about Namatame making the best sense of Saki was a misunderstanding. Okay, we'll learn something. This game is stupid. A little bit. Now what? Floodplain, okay. The fog isn't clearing up. Isn't that just a little strange? My wife and all is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? I'm sorry, all I remember is that something happened. That's me every day. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. Recall anyone suspicious? We had a lot of people come to our store, but I can say anyone was particularly suspicious. Okay. Do you need something? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anyone strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Not that you mentioned it, the town was the buzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incidents last spring. Okay, so just talk about the suspicious person now. Younger twin. What is it? You've seen that face before. Oh, this is a sub-quest. Shit. One of the sisters looking for me. Tell her that I'm here on the floodplain. I won't go anywhere. Okay, you're gonna stay there for like half a year. That's so dumb. Do I talk to some of these sub-quest people? My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit-and-run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh, this is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. The key. I did ask you for one, didn't I? Oh, you need some help figuring out where to look? I don't care. Down here? There's no one here. Okay. What now? I'll talk to this guy, I suppose. It's you. Fog's pretty thick today. Refreshed old man. I got on walks and I can hardly recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad, ain't it? But hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. You have some time? I have a small request, but you're busy. I'm another time then. I'm out of here, man. Okay, I don't think there's anyone else. So high school? Never mind. I don't know where to go. I mean, why would people in Okina City know anything about the murders? Everyone's in lovey-dovey mode. Well, I got a news flash for them. The cinema's not your make-up spot. Christmas. Okay, yeah, I can ask him about it. That thing in Inaba? I think I heard about it. Oh yeah, I saw it on the news. Or did I? Inaba, huh? I heard the sticks are good in Inaba. Alright. Thank you for your cooperation. Hey kid! Tough girl. The fog's pretty thick. Be careful on that bike, okay? Creepy girl. Yeah, the fog. It's dangerous. Be careful. There's something you want to ask. What is it? I knew it, but I just saw it on the news. Did the victim's ghost appear or something? Hey, don't be rude. Sorry, we didn't know anything. Maybe ask someone else. Bored looking man. Maybe I should see a movie. Oh, what is it? I never heard about anything like that. I don't think this matters. I don't think anyone's gonna give me anything useful here. You can be happy without money, okay? Have fun living your superficial life, girl. I wonder if the reason this fog is the decrease in the ocean's temperature. In that case, I have to let him go soon. What? He'll be alright without me. Someone better will come along. Plainly dressed one. Or is there something you want to ask me? An incident in spring. Did something happen there? I don't remember. Okay, fuck my life. Hey, will you do me a favor? I'm doing a taste test and I want some honest feedback from young people like you. Maybe next time. Something we wanted to ask? Incident in spring? I think there was a report like that on the news. I don't remember much though. Sorry if that wasn't very helpful. Well, how about this man? The green game is only 100 yen per try. Limited price in stock. What? Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on the news. I don't got much about it though. Well, fuck my life. I don't think there's anyone here then. Okay, who do we ask? What about my neighbor? The woman that sells me seeds or whatever. Fuck. Fine. Sell me out your seeds. Nothing. Cool. What about this woman? In the end, my mother-in-law wouldn't eat anything I cooked. And then the fog never cleared up either. I guess I'll stop going to my mother-in-law's house as well. Dog? Can you solve the mystery, dog? Doesn't look very healthy. Oh man, the dog's not healthy. Is there someone you didn't talk to? I mean, probably. I just don't know who. Going back to the shopping district. Yeah. I don't know where to go. I feel like I asked everyone here already. This guy didn't have options, so. Nope. I asked the old man, I asked the housewife, I asked the incel. Who's missing? Do I have to go inside of a shop or something? Can I do that? I'm back. What places have we been? We've been everywhere. So, we're trying to find information about the first 2 murders, and we're just talking to random people, but we've talked to like everybody. Maybe go back to the girl. So back to genetics. Can I help you? Do you go to the shrine or the school? There's nothing at the school because the school's closed, so there's nobody. I went to the shrine, but there was just 2 children. It's the last spring. I don't remember anything from that. Yeah, she told us that. Okay, everywhere. What about Jeunesse itself? We can't. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me try the shrine again. Maybe someone appeared on the shrine. Because we did make progress with like this girl. Shrine. Is there anyone at the shrine? It's just the 2 kids. There's no one else. I'm gonna go back to the floodplain. I don't know what I could have missed, but... Because those 2 are just sub-stories. Sub-quest. The game tells you very explicitly that it seems that you won't get more information about the original murders. Any more information on the incident last spring? Yeah. And then you have the twin and no one else. Dog. Cat. Meow. Could this be the cat you've been told about? What? Cat. Fuck. Old man. There's no one here. Yeah. Nobody. Also, I never learned how to fish. And then there's just this dude. Sure, let's hear you out. Yeah. Walks at 9. Yeah, sure. I'll find whatever you want. Nothing. Okay, nothing related to the incidents. I have no idea where to go now. Do you remember Champy? The school's closed. So... yeah. Fuck it. Go to the city again. Did I talk to everyone here? I talked to these 3. I talked to this guy. Did he talk to you? I still looking forward to finding out about that thing I've asked you about. Oh no, whatever. I already talked to this guy. I already talked to these 2 girls. Fuck. I talked to this lady. I think I talked to this man. Sure, let's eat the green one. There was a report like that on the news. I don't remember much though. Sorry if that wasn't very helpful. Well, fuck me. I wonder why I love seeing a man in a nice suit so much. You know, like something you might wear at a wedding. I heard you can get it from gold. Yeah, I don't... Doesn't matter. We can't go inside. You should return to Inaba and talk to more people. Okay, the game very explicitly tells you to go to Inaba. So it's not in Okina. There's no one in the high school. I don't think there's anyone at the Tojima restaurants. It's literally just these two women, and none of them say anything. So that rules 2 places out. Okay. Floodplain we've just tried. I don't think there was anyone. Janae's, it's only like 3 people. None of them say anything. We should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. Okay. No one here. So, it's down to the shopping district. I suppose the shopping district. But like... Fuck. Can't take a bus. No more information on the incident last spring. Okay, so ask about suspicious people. That's the only thing we should do now. Can you talk to the man at the shop? Can I? Okay, we can't. He won't say anything. This is just a shop. Haven't seen any other weird people aside from Namatame-san. I don't think so. Oh, that was it? Fucking, that's so stupid. Chinese dinner? Ah, yeah. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information. Wow. Because she's the person that gave me the thing that she didn't see anyone suspicious. Like, because I talked to her, she told me that she didn't see anyone suspicious. So what I needed to do is I needed to talk to her again and ask her if she saw anyone suspicious so she could tell me no again, and that would complete the entire town we overlooked. Yeah, but it's one of these things where the game wanted you to finish. It wanted you to like 100% every dialogue with every NPC, even though you know they're not gonna say anything useful. Because I was searching for someone that would say something useful. I knew she wouldn't because she told me she didn't see anyone. It's so dumb. It is. Okay. Maybe the restaurant owner would know something.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Makes sense.
Not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
I got this in the bag. I don't think so. You'll finish eating the dishes that you order. Don't have any confidence in me,
Now that our
please.
tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Okay. I spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
Credits roll.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with.
So it was the person that wasn't suspicious.
Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
I feel like we're gonna figure something out in this scene. And then... we're gonna rank up Judgment once more.
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Don't separate. Don't split from the party. Why are you alone? Don't go alone. Fuck. Time to brainstorm. Sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside to get some fresh air. What's happening outside? Are we chilling or? Okay, are we gonna brainstorm with Naoto?
No wonder it's chilly.
Yosuke's here too.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
I'm yawning a lot. There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Nametame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all of these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seems to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in the small town who fits all of these facts. The person who seems to be the most likely the culprit is... It was Yosuke. I knew it. He was Yosuke all along. Nanako, yes. It would be really funny though. If we're just sitting here and Bao goes, "It was you, Yosuke." Just looks at him and he goes, "What are you on about?" Okay, someone else. Someone else. It was Nanak. Wow, the game is just gonna give you a list of all the characters in the game. I mean, he's right there. Dojima, Nanako, Toru Adachi. Can I... Okay. The culprit had some sort of connection with Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. I don't know what connection Adachi would have to them, though. I mean, you know who I would choose. You know who I would choose as well. Like, come on. We've been doing this for like 80 hours. We know who we're pointing fingers to. But, I want to review it, though. Like, let's assume Adachi had to speak with Saki because she reported she saw a dead body, right? That's true. In what way is Adachi connected to Mayumi Yamano, the reporter? But I don't remember the reporter. Exactly. Like, that's the part I'm hung up on. Okay, but he was connected to Saki. Okay. Culprit knew about the other side. Okay. Highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Okay. So it is possible that he knew because somebody called, oh, I saw someone suspicious. So he went and saw Namatame doing that shit, and he just sat there and watched. By the way, this leads to another bad ending. What? Elaborate on that. Elaborate on that. Another oddity was that there were almost no witnesses. Don't want to spoil. Okay, no, but tell me. Is this just a bad ending path? And we have to go back like 3 hours in order to get a better one? Or is there two options that could lead to a bad ending or a good ending here? Like, you can get a bad ending or a good ending here depending on what you try. Okay, who you got? Wait, what? Wait. What other people do we have in the list? Yeah, I'm trying to review the facts here. Who do you guys think it is? I mean, both of us are gonna say Adachi instantly, but we're trying to think this through. The only thing I want you to tell me is that if we can get a good ending out of this. Or is this just a bad path? That's all I want to know. Yes. Okay, good. Because the way you said that, this leads to a bad ending. I'm like, wait, are we fucked? Or can we get a good one? Okay. Both warning letters have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious, so... No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Kunishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. So, the one that makes the most sense would be someone who's is a police officer or a detective. Because it's no one unusual, it would make sense. It says the police dispatch an unusually high number of officers. The one thing that I keep thinking about is what was Adachi's connection with Mayumi Yamano. That's the one part I don't remember. This part I got me confused on what the culprit had to do with any of this. Yeah, like, same. I don't remember what the connection is there. Okay, so knew about the other side, knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Which means that it's someone that could review all of these facts from, like, someone that would know. Someone that would have access to this information. So it's someone whose job is information. Question, Champy. If I keep pressing someone else, can I just circle back and choose one of these options once more? Like, is this menu gonna loop? And I can choose someone that I skip accidentally. Like, if I choose someone else, I can come back and choose Adachi later. That's all I want to know. I'm assuming yes, but I don't wanna like lock myself in like, oh, you didn't choose it when you had the chance, so. Like, what's fun is that like, if there was another like police character that it wasn't Dojima or Adachi, that person would be suspicious. Because like, as it is, we only have like 2 police officers that are actually real characters, and it's Dojima and Adachi. And out of those 2, Dojima is not suspicious, Adachi is. Imagine if it was Dojima. They'll bring you back to the options, okay? Who else is in the options? Yamano. It was her all along. Actually, well, she died, didn't she? We saw her body. If we saw her body, then she did die. Okay. Taki Konishi, she's dead. Muroka, Mitsuo Kubo. He's a copy. No, these are all victims. The wife. Noriko Kashiwagi. Who the fuck is Noriko Kashiwagi? I don't remember. If you keep picking the wrong answer, that will bring you a bad ending. Okay. Hanako Otani. Hanako, it was her. Oh, I think Kashiwagi is the fucked up teacher, isn't she? Someone else. Ko Ichijo, Daisuke Nagase, someone else, the sports boyfriends. Yumi Osawa, Ayane Matsunaga. Is Ayane Matsunaga the music club one? The one that I didn't get? Someone else. Shu Nakajima. Oh, that's... Wait, who's that? Shu Nakajima. Is that the guy that I just met? The nerd? Hisano Kuroda. Okay. Hospital lady. The devil. Eri Minami. Who was that? Think once again. I have no idea what this... I mean... Out of all those people... Out of all of those people... Out of all of those people... Can we all agree that this seems to be the most likely? Because I think it had... Yes, please. Because I feel like... Finally. Because it... Like, here's the thing. I think it has to be someone who's like a detective. Someone that has access to people... to all of these scenes. And information that nobody would think is suspicious. And it's not Dojima. I believe in Dojima. I don't believe in Adachi. And to be fair, we've been pointing fingers at Adachi the entire game. But part of me doesn't want it to be true. Because it would be funny. But there's literally no one else. There's also like Naoto. But I don't think it's Naoto. I trust Naoto as well. And Adachi's just... Okay. Adachi is like a convenient character that has been in the plot the entire time. Like, because there are characters that are party members. There are characters that have their place in the story and they matter. Like, Dojima matters because of what's happening with Nanako. Nanako matters because of what's happening to her. She was the victim of the kidnapping. Everyone else is like a party member. And everyone else who's not any of these people is like someone that I could have missed. It's just a random person that you met in school. Or like a random person that you get points for the Arcana. And that's kind of it. I could have missed the Devil Woman. I could have missed the nerd. I could have missed so many characters. And in fact, I did. Like Konishi's brother, I never talked to him again. So those are characters that, for the sake of the main story, don't even exist. So, and it's not Namatame. Adachi's a character that has been in the main story and has not done anything yet. Like, there's no reason for him to be in it. If we think about it, like, from a storytelling perspective. The only possible other one would be Marie. Marie's not even on the list. And it makes no sense, exactly. She's my girl. I believe in her. And she's not even in the list. Like, the only other person that's like part of the story, the main story, and hasn't done anything, hasn't contributed in any way, and has complete access to everything, and it would make the most sense, is this motherfucker. Okay, now that I have shown my work, I'm gonna press the button. And hopefully it will be a good button. Of course, if you only look at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out the possibility. Adachi might have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encounter him many times while investigating the case. You learn much about the police movements from Adachi as well. There's exactly no reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi.
Mm-hmm. Naoto, can you use your big brain to help us out, work this over? Okay, you have to go, sorry. You're leaving at the most crucial moment of the playthrough. That's okay, that's okay. Are you gonna come back later, or it doesn't matter? It's fine. See you later, Lucy. Take care.
A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports.
Things are gonna get juicy.
It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is.
Maybe. I have to show a friend Danganronpa, so it's a priority. Okay, go do that. Have fun. I'll watch the VOD later. Okay, have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.
And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Exactly. He has information control.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right?
Come on, it's your buddy Adachi.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
Which is perfect cover if you're a psychopath.
Are we really on the right track here?
I mean, that's the thing, is that if this motherfucker is really the culprit, which I think he is, because characters are voice acted here, at least I chose the right option. Then that means that the reason why he's such a fucking dumb idiot, I think it's because it's just a psychopath and he's just kind of playing the role. That makes the most sense to me.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi...
Oh god. Theme of serious. Theme
I'm
of
not
creepy.
sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
What is it?
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Getting a cold?
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Okay, I thought she was gonna get shot or something. Oh fuck. Okay, tell the others.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
But that is the connection! That was the connection! Okay, so we didn't know about it. Yukiko's telling us now. Oh, this is different too. What? What is? Interesting.
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it.
Wait, is this different from your playthrough? What is okay. We're lucky that the fucking restaurant owner is not listening in on this shit.
That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't spend the night
I'll mention
there?
it later. Okay.
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions.
Yes, he did.
I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Yes, we have.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up.
Exactly.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
The fact that he did that multiple times, and we managed to accurately been like, bro, that's weird. That's sus.
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
That's what made us sus of him. Yeah, I remember. I remember this one moment when he walked into Janae's talking to himself out loud about crucial information and then being like, oh shit, you guys heard that. Never mind. It's like, what? It was so cartoony. I remember that shit. Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Shampi? Help. Help, what are we doing here? I mean, we do need to confirm this. One? Are we sure? Or two? Does it matter? Does it matter? I would choose two, but does it matter at all? I'm worried now because we're in the end game. 1 and 2 are the right one. No, okay. We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Okay, let's go.
This is Naoto Shirogane.
By the way, I'm super hungry. Last time I ate was like 15 hours ago.
Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see.
Bullshit.
Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you are getting closer to the truth. Level up. 4. Fucking goddamn it. More judgment. I'm tempted to end the stream, but I can't even do that because saving. Yo, Adachi, what's up, homie?
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put.
Oh,
but
Dojima's
he keeps
missing.
going off on his own.
Maybe Adachi moved them.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around.
His expressions are really... like, how do I put this? You know how in Danganronpa B3, there were like a couple characters that I was like, you have psychopath eyes? There are times Naoto sounds like a robot. I love Naoto when she sounds like a robot. But, you know how in B3 I was pointing at some character sprites and I was like, you have psychopath eyes, I don't like you? Adachi does have that.
Didn't you guys think so too?
Yes. Like, look at his eyes. Specifically his eyes.
Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
He's here.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition?
Actually, I like that Dojima's actually, like, investigating. Like, he's not like, I'm gonna fuck him up because he took my Nanako. He's like, no, that's bothering me. It doesn't make sense.
He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on. I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
Not to the job, to something else. Dojima's got a kind of gut feeling.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi. Oh, fuck! I mean, I want to go with 1 when Yamano banished. Does this matter? Don't give me the answer, just tell me if this option matters. No. Okay, good. I was hoping it wouldn't. I just get to do both. I was hoping I would get to do both.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Yukiko can call you out on that bullshit.
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
Oh yeah, that's your alibi? Bitch. Okay. But... Okay.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Why?
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember?
I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for?
What do you think it is?
For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing.
Changing the subject?
And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
I don't give a fuck what time it is, bro. It's time for you to
I'm
confess.
going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
No, you're staying here, bro.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That sounds...
We think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in?
put them all in.
Uh-huh. Bro.
What's this putting them in business?
Bro. Bro, like...
Do you know something about the method behind their murders?
Bro, that took like nothing. You crack like within like 10 seconds. How can you fumble like that? That was so quick!
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
What did it say? It was probably something that I read, but I didn't think too much about it.
Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident.
I remember saying maybe he wrote those himself, but what did he say? What were his exact words?
At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case.
They were just random people that left their house and then they were like, no, we're fine.
You had no reason to say such a thing.
How many culprits can slip up like that? Like, bro, you're terrible at your job and at crime.
After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what you was talking about. I have to get the fuck out of here. Just starts running.
Busy.
Bro, he's worse than Danganronpa characters. He's running.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Get him, Kenji. Sick him.
Adachi! Ah, damn it. Adachi!
He knows. At least he knows. He should just fucking call the police right now and be like, we think it's fucking Adachi. He went in there. He got inside the TV. Why didn't we break this fucking TV before? Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either. He went inside.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
He went inside. They just let him run past them. They did.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
There was only one place. Well, two places. He either went inside the TV or jumped out the fucking window. I'm gonna assume TV.
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
Okay. That would be insane if you just jump out the fucking window. No, he's inside. He's inside. He's the last dungeon. He's gonna be like Mitsuo, and he's gonna be the final boss. I think that's the way it's gonna go.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
Look at the giant TV in the center of the room.
We looked. We didn't find him anywhere.
Come on, guys. Come on.
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
The fact that he keeps... he's fucking stitched up, and he keeps standing up and wandering around and running and falling. It's like, bro.
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
I mean, he's literally the main suspect of the killings. Like, like at that point, he might already be like the confirmed killer. From all we've seen of him being like, I need to get the fuck out of here, just runs away. It's like, it's weird for Dojima to be like, I need to square this away with it. It's like, no, fucking call the police. And it was gutted Barry though. Tough.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Do you guys
He's
long
the
enough?
killer. He can go through, right?
Yep.
You mean he went in through here?
We
TV is
searched
big.
every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
You didn't get my bear pun. Very tough. There we go. There we go. Got to take Teddy's job. Okay.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Does this matter? This sounds like the game is gonna allow me to save the game. But I don't know if this is gonna have story repercussions. I literally just want to save the game, man. Doesn't matter. Okay, we can just go tomorrow. If it's a little weird. If it's a little weird that the game is like, the kids are gonna be like, we found the killer, let's go tomorrow. But at the same time, it is very on brand for them. It is very on brand for them to be like, you know what, let's do it tomorrow. I'm tired today. This kids, it's the only thing they've been doing the entire fucking game. Okay, sure. It just feels wrong. I don't like these two options. I want the option that is like, let me save the game and then we can go in right now. I mean, does he have a way of fucking exiting the place? I don't think he does, so. Okay.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
Because we'll just appear in a random place.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
If anything, it will lead you to him, though.
Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
I feel like if I said let's go in, she would have said that anyway. The extremely suspicious detective Adachi, you've taken another step closer to the truth. 5. Yay, 5. No, she wouldn't. Okay, we would have just gone in from here. I tried. Dun, 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 dun. You split up from today and you all went back home. Okay. Oof. Okay. Bro, plot. Finally. It appears we're on the right track. Bro, finally. Finally, it's like it was Adachi. Who would have fucking seen that coming? My god. Okay, I've been streaming for like 4 hours. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go eat something. I don't know if there's anything to eat. Ah! Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Shempi. Take care. Bro, it was Adachi. Oh my god, it was Adachi. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can order some food. If I got like a coupon, I'll do that. Otherwise, I don't know. But I am out of here. Thank you for hanging out. And yeah. Take care, you guys. I need to play some music. What the fuck is the song? Fuck it, I'll play it. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye bye, take care. Oh, I forgot I was me doing. Oh fuck, I always forget. Okay, bye bye. Okay.